Forget. What a game.
All right, here we go again.
Madden
All right, here we go again.
is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the reigning NFC champs. Coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
I think so. I feel good this time. Feel good about it.
As it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champs from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, we're ready. We're running through Gatorade boxes and stuff. Oh, yeah, we're ready.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the
Good
game
deal.
is played,
Awesome.
all the
What's the score?
responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Nice. Good deal. With your Dallas team? Good deal.
It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go. It's Super Bowl 59. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
All right, good opening series.
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returning it is Moore. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused.
Yeah, that's funny you say Lions. I was actually thinking about that.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows.
Yeah, they do for sure. They're a loaded young team.
Tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
Wide open. Yeah, they're pretty hot, man.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there, and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field, because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Dang it, that's normal, actually. For him.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
I'll tell you what, man. Dobbins is a beast. This is the first time I've played him with the Cardinals. He's strong.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Yeah, that's for sure. You notice he never throws to a receiver ever.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling.
Yeah, every time.
They don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Looks like they're running a lot more zone, this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray a give, this is Connor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It actually benefits us on the crossing patterns anyway. Deep passes, not so much.
If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief.
I hope so. I hope to God we can.
Give them a quick chance to regroup and to try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray's going to keep it again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Awesome. Congratulations, man. How many Super Bowl wins is that?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
Good deal, man. It's a pretty good ratio.
Try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Murray now to throw. His throw incomplete.
Gotcha. Boy, that was wide open.
Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. When we talk about defenders specifically,
Yeah, it's normally hard to overthrow him. He's got a 95 speed, but I did on that one.
You know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down.
Yeah, that's true. Had to rush it.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Yeah, I think at this point I might as well. I'm going to try to spread the defense out. Run it.
They'll run for it with Connor. And he works his way free.
There we go. 1st down.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say,
Yeah, no doubt about it, man.
I've got this.
I figured if they were spread out, it's pretty easy to run against their front.
He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
Notice I'm watching the guy with the star. I can't say his name, but I'm watching him every play of this game.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
Wow, did you see that catch? Whoa.
He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
Gotcha, man.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They run behind center with Connor. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Welcome back. Rondale Moore just got hurt. Not a good thing.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to force it. I'm going to run it here.
They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Such a long drive.
Yeah, probably, man, I'm just going to take the points here. He's got a sprained wrist. He'll be back.
Giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us.
Yeah, for sure. That would be the smartest play. If I go for it and get stuffed, that'd be it.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
Wow, we actually hit a receiver. Bateman.
Cardinals 42. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the 1st down.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Now a throw here, hold in. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's brought down, but not.
Yeah, that's definitely a good pickup. He'd fit your scheme with the Cowboys.
Pick up there at 22.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
They'll run with Dobbins. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Third and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Now Jackson. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
All right, we shut them down. Hopefully they kick the field goal.
There certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
They are going for it. Got him. Got him. Shut him down.
They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Positive. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
They started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room. They'll get that one complete to Connor. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Burks has it left side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
forced out to his left. That is caught by Anderson.
Wide open.
Before being stopped just before the 35. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore.
All right, we're starting to get our gelling going on now.
The yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll run here with Connor. 52 yards.
Oh my God, I thought that was a touchdown.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Again, it'll be Connor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around.
I had a hole there, just couldn't get to it.
It was a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal. Now Murray off play action. Under pressure, down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out is Tucker McCann now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McCann's kick off.
Yeah, if it was regular season, that'd be more chancy, but I got to take the points.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe. So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit. And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. The Cards get to
Got him. Shut him down.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
And then they do that.
First down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. And offensively,
Let's see if we can block this kick.
6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Nah, he got it. I needed a few more seconds.
Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. It's a slim lead, but we got the lead.
In the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Next, they look at the next-gen stats for the Ravens in that first half, and they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. These two teams have had plenty of extra time to make their final adjustments, but time's just about up. The final half of the NFL season is upon us. So let's get it back out to our Super Bowl broadcast team. Here's Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
There's that man again.
In that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray giving to Connor on the option. To the 43, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can
Yeah, it was risky. I figured it was better to do that because it looked like they had. I think they were going to make a play. That's how I felt anyway.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray rolling to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards in the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Connor up the middle. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Murray's going to keep it on the option. And he is into the end zone.
There we go. There we go.
Kyler Murray taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker McCann now for the extra point. And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
All right, so now we got to continue to hold them, get the ball back, and score.
A little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run the option left. And he is swallowed up right at the line.
Not today, Lamar.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. first and 10. It's Dobbins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 25 on second down, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not serious.
All right, well, 2 field goals. It's good defense. Let's see what we could do on offense this time.
This offense ready to set up shop. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge, because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Well, they imposed their will on that last drive.
I like your call.
1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Throwing now is Murray. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Here's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take
Dang it. I got hit as I was throwing it.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. The interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
One more time with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season as we are now through 3 quarters in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. Now he's forced out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
There we go.
Take over here at their own 14-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
That was a big hold there. We needed that.
All around a 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. After the turnover, here's Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath.
Not good.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Second down, here's an option right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Murray now to throw. It's over the middle.
Wide open. What a pass.
Get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Murray now running right on the option. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket. He tucks it and goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I wasn't risking a fumble on that play.
Here's Murray. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
All right, I'm looking for DeAndre Hopkins.
From the gun on third down, Murray flushed out right. But I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities?
Oh, man.
That one went out of bounds.
He got you, huh? I almost was gotten right there when I fumbled the ball. We're going to be safe and we're going to punt.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard.
Yeah. I tell you what, the read option is easy to stop, but as soon as a few of them get by you and they start getting like 10 yards, it becomes almost impossible.
Pivotal moment in this football game. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you miss them, it's almost impossible to catch them. And that's why when I'm playing them, normally what I try to do is bracket them. Like I'll jam the defensive line and push the linebackers out. Oh, that's not good. We got an injured outside linebacker. That might hurt.
Jackson now.
Oh my God. This should have been a pick six.
There on first down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now it's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's going to be incomplete.
All right, there we go. Oh my God, another injury. Come on, man. Those are my pass rushers.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Here's Moore on the return. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to mix in a lot more running. The game plan is going to be to keep them spread out. Try to gash off the left guard. Like I told you earlier, that gap in between the defensive tackle and the middle linebacker.
Here's a handoff to Connor. And a pretty athletic
Like
run
that.
right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
You see the gap I'm talking about, though?
Gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense.
If you can get that, usually it's like a rhythm thing, especially in the zone running. I love it. It's my go-to.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray going to look to run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you...
All right, this time we're going to do the same approach we were just talking about. Now I'm going to cover, double team the defensive tackle and try to create that gap. I'm going to slide the line right, try to pull him, so gap it, and that guard's going to hit the linebacker.
On the handoff, Connor, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the
Well, it worked for a yard.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the gun, Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll get this one out to the 50.
My God, that was close. I was throwing the ball, too.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty
It was
well
close,
done.
but it was a fumble.
We can make a play. We give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
1st down, and they'll try to run the option left. The quick feet by Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, Jackson will keep it. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line. But no,
there we go. Defense is definitely putting their clamps down now.
Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Wide open. The one guy I don't cover is freaking Mark Andrews.
Touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now still down one. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths. But it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
All right, crunch time. 2 minutes. So we need to bleed some clock. We need to get going. I'd like to end it in a field goal.
We've seen in recent memory, all even here in this fourth quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the drive with Connor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
All right, crunch time. 2 minutes. Be sure to leave a like and sub if you're just joining in. Watch the end of this thing. Let's see what happens.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Murray. Got Connor. And he'll be brought down right around the 30.
Oh, believe me, I wish I had an opportunity there to throw it to D-Hop.
A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan.
Oh my God. Man, I had myself thinking there was a running play and I hit X. Shut up. God, it's all good. I'm going to have to make a stop. That was a stupid play.
It usually comes down to the team making the few.
I hit X because I thought I was handing it off to Connor. Oh my God.
The team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And the Ravens taking the field. They're on the outskirts of field goal range here in a tie game with a little time. So how do you handle this? What do you do here, Charles?
Everybody wants to pick up as much yardage as possible. But the weird part is for field goal kickers, being in really close sometimes puts more pressure on them because it's much more of a position kick as opposed to just...
This is going to probably come down to a dang field goal block attempt.
A little bit of distance because you know they can handle it, and it's a more natural swing of the leg.
So maybe getting inside the 20, not that big of a deal.
Not that huge of a deal. Sometimes that messes you up with the angles depending on which hash mark you're kicking from.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson going to run, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it comes with a minute.
All right, 3rd down. I doubt they're going to throw the ball here. Obviously, they're going to run. It'd be kind of stupid for them to throw it.
Potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Now the defense will burn their third and final.
All right, defense did its job. We got to get a block.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This for the lead in the final stages. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
God, I almost got there. Just too late. All right, let's see what we can do. We got 1:07 left.
Post-game will tell us, right, depending on what happens on this drive.
And I do have a kicker with a leg, so.
The other team scores. They scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 16-13. 1:07 remaining. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on first down. To throw is Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch.
It's amazing.
Second and 10. Murray to throw. And this will be swung out here for counter.
Wow, offense is clicking. Awesome.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back to throw. Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
All right. Well, we tied it. It's overtime. I got a little worried the time was going to run out.
Money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And with time and factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside.
Yeah,
Take a knee
before I went to the field goal idea, I was going to try to clock the ball, but
I can still win it.
just didn't get to it. All right, so we win the toss.
So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score.
All right, I got to really think about what I'm calling here now.
A touchdown would obviously be ideal to start this overtime. They'd still need to play defense, but it's 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Connor. And he'll get this
yeah, it is. Super Bowl.
Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term.
Lamar Jackson versus Kyler Murray.
Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Tyler.
And see what happens.
Murray a give. This is Connor. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run for him with Connor. And he's going to have a 1st down.
Thank God we got that. I was worried. Oh, yeah. If he's open, I'm throwing it to him. I'm not trying to gamble on this Ravens defense, so they've had some moments here.
A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. This is Anderson over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
All right. We're looking at what we got here. Fake blitz with Roquan. Moore is going to go over the top. Look at the safety down. That's a good thing. I'm going to look at Moore. I'm just looking, not guaranteed to throw it.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray.
Oh, there it is. Come get me. Oh, touchdown, baby.
And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win them the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime in the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense. And with the other side now guaranteed.
That was clutch. And if any of you guys watching want to pick up a wide receiver, I'm telling you, Rondale Moore. Look him up.
And they end this game.
McCann now for the extra point.
No, fortunately, I didn't win. Baltimore gets a chance. This year's rules. Thanks, Tyler.
this one away, and off we go. And from back there, a wise move.
So this will be interesting. We need a big defensive stand, otherwise it's going to go back and forth, which would be fun to watch, though, and play.
They would already be celebrating. Not so simple here in the playoffs. Now they also need to make a defensive stand if they want to pick up the victory.
Yeah, and I'm sure the team would be in favor of just taking the win right
Yeah.
But in a small way, those defenders are also kind of happy for the rule change because now, on the big stage of postseason, they're the ones who can come out here and lock down the victory.
Look at Lamar, son of a gun. God almighty. I just knew it. Gave him too many chances.
75 yards. Well, CD, they had the overtime answer. Now the question, do they tie it or go for the win?
Well, the teams already knew the best teams. They made up their minds before they got to the
Oh, man, this is going to be fun.
go for the tie.
This has been a fun game. For you guys that just came in, be sure to leave a like and sub. Appreciate you coming by. So Neptune, you just went through this like you were talking about earlier.
And he's got it up and through. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6
That's all good.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Well, one touchdown answered by another, and we see those new overtime rules come into play and extend this game here, partner.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Simple from here on out. Next score wins.
It certainly is, isn't it? Even with the new rules, this is why winning that opening coin toss is so valuable. Now we've reached sudden death. They get the first crack at ending this playoff classic. Execute the same way you did the last time out, and they will certainly be celebrating shortly thereafter.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah. Next score wins. Be sure to leave a like and sub, guys. Appreciate you coming by. Enjoy.
So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Appreciate you.
They run behind center with Connor. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Murray now. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Boy, look at the numbers adding up. 367 passing yards for Murray.
Tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
One or two more big plays could get him in position for a game-winning field goal. Here's 1st and 10 now. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll go option to the short side. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Lamar, whatever you can do, I can do better.
13 yards on the keeper. And a first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keeping yourself, get the first down and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man, don't do that.
This now in field goal range. It's a question of when you want to try it. Here's first down. This is counter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup.
All right, next score wins, so we're going to go for the field goal with our trusty kicker. I was hoping to get the first down there, but I don't want to go for it. This team's got me one time on 4th down. It's not worth the risk. So here we go, guys. How many takers that Tucker McCann's going to make it? We'll see. They're going to call a timeout, I'm sure. Oh, wait, they already did. Yep, here we go.
And it's down to this. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life.
Perfectly timed kick. Got him. We won. Heck yeah. Yes. Heck yeah, guys. We did it. We did it.
Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training.
Yeah, he definitely needs a raise after that. Sign him to a 4-year deal, probably.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason,
I appreciate it. Yeah, 2-1 in the Super Bowl now. In 3 years, year 4 will start soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like and sub. And I'm going to go through some off-season stuff. I'm going to cut this video and post it. Be sure to watch it and spread it around. All right, what's your question, Tyler? Here's a look at the stats from the game for all you stat heads, including me. Yeah, I'm ready. Look at Moore, 180 yards. I'm telling you guys, he's the truth. I appreciate it, Tyler. I wish I had Mr. Beast's money. But thank you very much for the kind comment, man. Appreciate you. Thanks a lot, man. We'll see you guys soon, all right? I'm turning off the mic now. Have a good night. Hey, where's my other guy at? He's still in here? Son of Neptune, thank you as always for being my moderator. And of course, my brother Shadow X, thanks for coming by. Take care, guys. See you soon. Oh yeah, for sure. Tomorrow's on, man. Just be sure to have your notifications up so you know when I'm getting on here. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.